Mankind. Here he comes. On 3 different occasions, Mankind has placed that dreaded, paralyzing mandible claw on the Undertaker. I mean, right from the get-go, no one has ever challenged the Undertaker like Mankind has.
Mankind came to the WWF with one focus, with one thing in his mind, and that was to accost, to assault, and to eliminate the Undertaker. This man, Mankind, obviously with a high threshold of pain. Half of his right ear is missing. His arms are scarred. He walks with a limp. This man is a very strange, and as you said, Vince, deranged human being.
Mankind, right in front of us. Look at him. Is this the man who has the Undertaker's ticket, so to speak?
Mankind has no conscience. That mandible claw can strike at a moment's notice.
And of all the holes you've ever seen in the World Wrestling Federation, Owen Hart, have you ever known anyone to use the mandible claw before, quite like this?
Never seen anything like it before. Never seen anything like Mankind before either. And he's a very unpredictable, obtuse kind of person to wrestle. I don't know how you would even go about working out his psychology.
Dr. Sam Shepard, many years ago, I believe first introduced that hold, and wait a minute. Here we go! There's a chill in the air.
This is going to be a slobber knocker. 200, 300-plus pounders that have a total disdain for each other. This is going to be physical.
The greatest phenom in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. And Paul Bearer, absorbed in a cloud of smoke, and the Undertaker right behind him.
A purple haze following Paul Bearer to the ring.
You have to wonder where the Undertaker is as Paul Bearer comes closer and looking back for the Undertaker. There is no Undertaker.
He's probably scared.
Paul Bearer still not finding the Undertaker.
I think we finally found somebody the Undertaker's actually scared of.
Paul Bearer, nonetheless, making his way to the ring with the urn.
I feel a chill in the air.
Paul Bearer, a rather ghoulish-looking figure. Which you might suspect someone would be a little on the eccentric side to manage the Undertaker. And Paul Bearer now coming up the steps. Mankind right in front of him. Hey, wait a minute! Look at that! Look, there he is! He was there all along! Where?
How did he get there? He must have come right in front of us. I didn't even see him.
I never saw him either.
Oh, the Undertaker! Taking it to Mankind! Look at him! Look at him!
My God, look at the right hands!
The Undertaker against Mankind. And Mankind right back up. Look at this. Mankind sets up the Undertaker. Rips him to the button to the far side. Right back out. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh. Body shots, rib shots, up and down against the jaw.
You're not going to see technical wrestling here. This is going to be an all brawl. Two savages fighting it out.
Mankind trying to climb up. No, the Undertaker now with 2 handfuls of air. A hard right hand by the Undertaker. The Undertaker against this deranged to the outside. Oh, my goodness. That man is all business, the Undertaker, and coming back to the ringside area now. Mankind.
I don't think Mankind's going to run.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Mankind likes pain,
Oh,
as hard as it may sound.
And Paul Bearer, leery as he should be of the presence of Mankind. The Undertaker. And there, a bit of a claw in his own right.
That's a new maneuver for the Undertaker.
In the facial area. And he's trying to get that mask of sorts off the face of Mankind. I'm not so sure we would want to see that. You mentioned before, Jim Ross, about the what's left of his left ear.
Well, he's got part of his right ear, Mankind's right ear, gone. What looks like one leg is shorter than the other. His arms are all scarred up. This guy has obviously been through hell and back.
Well, there's no doubt he's a freak. He's mutilated, but he's still got Undertaker's number. We saw what he did to Undertaker previously with that mandible claw. If he does it again to Undertaker, I believe he is the man that could beat the Undertaker.
Undertaker going all the way up now.
What agility, what coordination.
And down.
6 feet, 10.5 inches tall, 328 pounds. That is just absolutely phenomenal.
Unbelievable agility, no question about that.
And you, Owen Hart, have been in the ring with the Undertaker. Describe for us, there's a certain presence, is there not? A certain humbling presence, if you would, in the ring with the Undertaker.
A feeling that is indescribable. I got cold, I got chills. He's a very intimidating person and somebody you cannot predict what to expect from him.
To the buckle now, Mankind, and look at that, Mankind firing out with the elbow. Mankind scoops up the Undertaker, drives him down to the canvas.
Mankind is not intimidated.
Undertaker possesses the ability to
keep clothesline.
He possesses the ability to keep coming back. When you think you got him down, he comes right back up. It's an unbelievable experience, but when you have him down, you have to stay on him. You can't let him get back up.
That's exactly what happened here. Now the Undertaker back up. Series of boots. Again, brawling type fashion on a part of Mankind and the Undertaker.
He's got to stay on him.
Kicks right to the face. This 300-pound deranged human being is taking it to the Undertaker as no one has ever done before here at this King of the Ring.
Oh! And Mankind drives the knee to the head of the Undertaker.
Look at that right, look at his hand. The right hand of Mankind has been mutilated.
Again, you hear the chant from his capacity crowd at the Mecca in Milwaukee.
Mankind doesn't mind hurting himself if it means taking the Undertaker out.
Mankind. Oh, look at this. Sets up the Undertaker and and the Undertaker slumping to the outside. Again, everyone coming into the arena wondering whether or not Mankind is the man that can stop the Undertaker.
I don't recall anybody ever in the WWF on 3 different occasions with the same maneuver putting the Undertaker down. And that's what we have documented for you folks as far as Mankind's mandible claw is concerned.
And look at this, on the apron, what's he gonna do? Mankind now, no!
Notice the placement of the elbow right into the sternum.
Undertaker's achieved all of his success by being a different kind of a wrestler. Well, he's finally met somebody that is even more peculiar than him. And like you said, he's willing to hurt himself to punish the Undertaker, and that's exactly what he just did. He hurt the Undertaker, but I think he may have hurt himself a little bit. But I don't know, maybe he likes pain. He seems to thrive on inflicting pain on himself as well. I've seen him pulling his own hair, ripping it right out of his scalp.
The Undertaker on his feet, making his way back to the, oh, wait a minute now. Undertaker on the apron. Undertaker on the receiving end of those hammering blows of Mankind, this big 300-pounder.
I don't have a good feeling about this match.
No, I don't either.
I really don't.
The Undertaker Oh, wait a minute, here we go. Undertaker turns it right back around. Undertaker now. Grabs the boot of Mankind, spins him around. Clothesline down to the canvas. Devastating.
These guys are hitting each other with all they've got.
And we're talking heavy artillery here with these two.
This match is not for the weak at heart, I can guarantee you.
Undertaker on the outside.
Undertaker's used to being on the offensive, and right now he is anything but that. Mankind has got him beaten down, and that's what Undertaker has never experienced, is being beaten down like that, right into those steel stairs. Mankind has to continue to do those tactics if he's going to beat the Undertaker here in Milwaukee tonight.
The Undertaker. Knowing full. Oh, no, don't. No. Oh, come on. Mankind going underneath the ring. Who knows? What did the guy go? Mankind was charging the Undertaker with that chair. Undertaker and Mankind. Oh!
Gosh almighty. Right on the floor. A backdrop. Right on the floor. He may have landed on that chair.
That's concrete. Jim Ross, you said this match was not for the weak of heart. That's an understatement.
It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be technical catch as catch can. This is an all-out fight. It's a war.
Wait a minute. The Undertaker with a chair. Oh!
God, I heard the smack.
Good gosh. That steel chair right across Mankind's head. This resembles a prison riot.
Mankind on his feet. Undertaker sets him up in a boot. A scoop.
Tombstone.
No. Mankind able to maneuver around and look out. Oh! Neckbreaker.
Swinging neck breaker. That was nicely done. And now, folks, it is gut check time.
Both of these beasts are beaten down, giving it everything they got.
The Undertaker has never been challenged quite like this before.
The basic animalistic instinct of survival is now in full force here. Who will survive this matchup between these two men?
And look, Mankind back up on his feet, drops the leg. Undertaker's not sitting up now. Mankind, look at him.
It's like an animal touching his prey to see if it's really expired or not, if it's gone, if it's defenseless.
And here it comes. Here comes that mandible claw. The Undertaker not sitting up. There's a hush falling over this capacity. No! Undertaker blocked the mandible claw. Back up on his feet, maybe not for long. Whoa! And again, a brutal matchup. Look out, it drops the elbow.
That may be it right there. That may be enough.
The Undertaker sitting out.
Maybe not. Mankind's going for another nerve hold here on the side of the neck of the Undertaker. And obviously the Undertaker is writhing in pain.
The Undertaker trying to make a move here. The Undertaker has to go back on the offensive.
Ideally, Mankind needs to get that mandible claw deep down into the throat of the Undertaker, and that's what put him down. Not a nerve hold on the trapezius. He needs to get it right into his throat.
And again, nonetheless, this hold having quite a bit of effect, as you can obviously see on the Undertaker.
The Undertaker is such an awesome individual. I know it takes more than that to put him down. I've been in the ring with him, and that is not effective enough to beat the Undertaker.
Listen to this capacity crowd.
Even with the urn at ringside, the Undertaker's having a hard time of regrouping and getting back on the offensive.
I personally think Paul Bearer is a distraction to Mankind, and he shouldn't be allowed there.
Paul Bearer is in the line of sight of the Undertaker with the urn.
I don't think Mankind even understands what they're saying, so I don't think it's affecting him. It's a lot of noise going on in the background, but he doesn't even know what they're saying. He can't comprehend that. All he knows is in a fight for his life with the Undertaker, and he's got him right where he wants him.
Mankind trying to keep the Undertaker down on the canvas. Trying to keep the Undertaker on the defensive. I've never seen the Undertaker this much on the defensive.
I've never seen anybody physically dominate the Undertaker as Mankind is doing right here tonight. But we have seen it before, gentlemen. We've seen it before with that mandible claw.
Undertaker, succession of strikes. Look at that. How quick is that? Undertaker on his feet. Undertaker down with lefts and rights in the midsection. Undertaker with an uppercut.
I've never seen Undertaker hit so fast before.
Clothesline to the outside. Down it. And there, Mankind.
Boy, this is a war.
I'm seeing a new Undertaker. He's usually slower and more methodical. He's hitting with fast rights and lefts.
Mankind has the Undertaker. Mankind hammering away.
A unique style of blows using the forearm to the skull.
The Undertaker, after that flurry a few minutes ago, is now once again slumping down, this time on the outside. Here comes, wait a minute, Mankind. Now what's he doing? Look out, here he goes, a head of steam. Oh, no!
Oh, my, the Undertaker's head smashed against the steel steps. The back of the Undertaker's head was driven in the steel by Mankind.
I think he's knocked cold. He's just barely coherent right now. His head smashed into the steels.
With Undertaker now. Oh, no!
That's 328 pounds being slammed on the floor. There's no protective covering out there. That's right on the floor.
All right, oh!
Yeah, that put him out. He's out on his feet right there.
What is Mankind doing? He's measuring the Undertaker.
Here comes Mankind, look out! Oh! Undertaker grabbed the chair and held it up as a shield. But I think it struck the Undertaker as well, nonetheless. Taker back up on his feet. Uh-oh, and he has that chair. Look out!
Indented a steel chair. That chair's been indented with the Mankind's headprint. This is warfare.
You got to remember, Jim Ross, Mankind is no ordinary human being. He can take a smash like that on the skull and come right back. We've seen him do it before.
Mankind in the ring. The Undertaker now with momentum, but can he keep it? What a seesaw matchup this has been in terms of momentum.
This has been dynamic.
Mankind hanging on. Listen to him. You can hear him squeal.
Like a wounded animal.
He won't let go of the ropes. Undertaker again. Taker now trying to set up and drive Mankind down to the canvas.
Right onto the mutilated ear.
Both men back to their feet. A headbutt by the Undertaker.
Man,
unbelievable. What a matchup.
I've never seen the Undertaker in as physical and as intense a match as we are seeing right here, folks, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Well, Undertaker may start getting discouraged now because he's pretty well hit him with everything he's got to offer, including trying his tombstone pile driver, and nothing has worked yet.
Off the rope, and yeah,
the end may be near.
The Undertaker
How can they go on much longer?
I don't know.
How can their bodies continue to absorb this punishment and this pain?
This match barely legal as it were. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, what a pile driver that was! Mankind driving the Undertaker. And a cover! Two, and got him! No!
That was close. That looked like a 3 count to me.
Referee's hand was coming down for 3, but a half a count away.
And Mankind
He's gone nuts. He's pulling his hair out. He ain't right.
That's his own hair he's pulling out.
He's goofy as a pet coon, what I can tell you.
Look at him.
Uh-oh, he's got the urn.
He has the urn. Wait a minute, he just grabbed the urn from Paul Bearer. If he uses that urn, he'll be disqualified for sure.
Symbolically, he's defeated the Undertaker.
He's going to set him up and drive it down. He's going to drive. Paul Bearer is trying to get the urn. Paul Bearer is ducking down.
They got to get Paul Bearer out of there.
Paul Bearer trying to keep away from Mankind. Undertaker. Oh, no, 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 no. There it is. Mankind driving that mandible claw. Look at that. He has it cinched in on the Undertaker.
Does he have it fully applied, though?
Paul Bearer's got the urn. He's on the apron. Oh, no.
Oh, no. The Undertaker.
The Undertaker was inadvertently hit with his own urn.
How do you know it was inadvertently? Maybe Paul Bearer is sick of the Undertaker and realized that Mankind...
It's over, it's over!
Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
An unbelievable battle of these two beasts. And Paul Bearer knocked out the Undertaker. I have to question if Paul Bearer chose to get on Mankind's side because he realized that he is the better man.
Mankind should get some degree of credit for this carnage that we have seen here. I mean,
it resembled a human demolition derby. I mean, I've never seen it.
Imagine how badly Paul Bearer feels. Paul Bearer, oh no.
He may feel worse.
Paul Bearer, better get out of there. Paul Bearer was trying to strike Mankind with the urn. And I'm sure inadvertently struck the Undertaker. And right, Undertaker trying to get back up. Undertaker now. Coming up, trying to help Paul Bearer. No. Oh, no. Hopefully we'll get some security out here.
Undertaker's
keep these two apart.